I get the feeling that there just might be a little bit too much red going on, but who cares? Hi guys, today I am here to do a January wrap up and a February TBR. February is the month of love, that's why I'm wearing red. I'm bullshitting that, but yay. Let's get right to the January wrap up. I read 4 books in January, well kinda, sorta. I read 3.5 and then like there's another half, so it's like 1 plus half equals 4, kinda, sorta, maybe. I will just show the books to you. So the first book that I read in January was Love and Misadventure by Leav, which is a poem collection of love and misadventure. I really enjoyed this book. I read it in like an hour and I loved Leav's poems. I've been following her on Tumblr for so long and I just feel like they're very simple, whimsical, and like with this little magical, naive feeling to them, but they're still very truthful and honest and you can relate to them. I highlighted many of them with different color tag post-its, so I will be reviewing it once I read the second collection of Leav, which is Lullabies. I'll talk about it further into this video. But it was great. I do believe I gave it 4 out of 5 stars on Goodreads. Cat. Next up, I started with Starstruck by Cyn Balong, which I got exactly halfway through because I couldn't finish it. I thought it was so dumb and like I just didn't finish it. It's a story of a girl that struggles with overweight issues, and I made a small review for it on Goodreads. But it's very simple, you know. She's overweight and she has this amazing, gorgeous boyfriend, and she has insecurities about him. And then it turns out that he's this Illuminati guy, not Illuminati, Illuminati guy. An ancient cult of astrologers who can manipulate the stars to improve their lives, which is, oh my god, it sounds really dumb. It sounds so dumb. And you're wondering why I bought it. I wanted this book since I was 16 years old, and I remember that I loved the cover, and when I saw it on bargain price on the book outlet, I just bought it because I remembered I wanted to read it, and then I started to read it and I was like, no. Had I been younger, I might have enjoyed it a little bit more, but for what it was, I just thought it was so dumb. So yeah, I couldn't finish it. I think I gave it 2 stars in Goodreads, 1 star, I don't remember.
I still love the cover though. It has a whimsical, magical, pretty Christmassy feeling.
Next, I read The Fifth Wave. Doesn't have the dust jacket. Where is it? There it goes. Dog. Next up, I reread The Fifth Wave. I read it last year and I loved it so much around summertime. I have a review for it if you would like to check it out. And I reread it because the movie's about to come out this year. I thought it was going to be released in January, but it seems like it was pushed back, so I have no idea when the release date is. As far as I'm concerned, there is no trailer out yet either, but I'm still excited about it. I wanted to refresh my memory for the movie and for the sequel because I really didn't remember anything about it, nearly anything about it. I just knew it was about aliens. And for those of you who have ever struggled with remembering what the first book was before reading the sequel, there's this thing called the Recaptains, I believe, which is a genius blog site that basically tells you all the spoiler and main points of the previous book so that you can go into the new one with your memory refreshed. It's amazing. I use it a lot. But even with that, I really wanted to reread The Fifth Wave, and I'm just so happy to say that I loved it just as much as the first time. I was actually very scared that I wouldn't like it as much. But it is simply a great book. Even if the element of surprise was not there, I can still appreciate all the other fantastic things of the story. Highly recommend it if you've not gotten on board of this series yet. I read Willow by Julia Hoban, which I began to read last year, I think, or 2 years ago, and I didn't like it. I didn't finish it. I got like 100 pages in. And I decided to finish it this year, so I read it all, and I hated so much. I already filmed a review for it, so I will link it here when it's up. I just need to edit it. And as I also wrote down the review, so I will link to it on Goodreads. But I cannot stand this book. I find it insulting to anyone that self-harms, because it's just a story that romanticizes self-harm and cutting, and it's about a codependent relationship, and it's just bullshit. Like, fuck this book. I would burn it if I could. And you know that I donate books to libraries oftentimes. I am not giving this book to anyone. This book belongs in the trash. Fucking book. And next up, of course, I am starting with The Infinite Sea by Yancey, which is the second book in the 5th Wave series. A lot thinner if you ask me, but right now it's January 23rd. I'm filming this on January 23rd. Not sure when it's going up, but tomorrow it's the official readathon day. It's a thing, a readathon day. Goodreads made a whole event for it, so I'm going to be readathoning tomorrow with this one. I will read 4 hours straight of this and see how far I can get into it. And I'm not sure if I'm going to finish it in January. I hope I do, but if not, I'll continue it on February, obviously. I just realized I forgot to mention one book. Does that make like 5 books now? I don't know. But I finally finished reading The Hero of Ages by Brandon Sanderson, which is the last book in the Mistborn trilogy, like that part, because there's books that are gonna keep coming in the same world but like different period of time. And can I just say that all the feelings go to that book, all of the feelings, oh my god, oh my god. I should be making a review for it pretty soon, but yes, it was a great series. Highly recommend it if you've not gotten on board of it yet. It's great. I just love Brandon Sanderson so much. So those are the books on my January wrap up, and for February what I would love to read is, you know, continue with the Infinite Sea. Finish The Infinite Sea. Also Lullabies by Leav, which should take me just a couple of hours less maybe, which is also, you know, a collection of poems, and I love the poems in here. I've not read them yet, but I've seen so many small screenshots or pictures of the poems on Tumblr, and I think I will love it a lot more than Love and Misadventure, but I'm not sure yet. So I want to read it so bad so that I can make a full review talking about Lullabies and Love and Misadventure. I highly recommend her poems. They're good. Now, this next book, I'm not sure if I will be reading it. I think it's gonna be this one, but I'm going to be doing a read-along with my blogging BFF, Jennifer from Some Like It Paranormal. I do believe we'll be discussing about it on our blog, so you can totally follow both our vlogs, link in the description down below. And I think that the book we're going to be going with is The Night Circus by Erin Morgerstern. So many people insist that I must read this book ASAP, so I'm gonna do that. So what we would be doing would be dividing the book in 4 parts and read, you know, from certain chapter to this chapter 1 week, and then the next week through the course of the month, which is 4 weeks approx. So I think it's gonna be The Night Circus, and if it's not The Night Circus, it would be Daughter of Smoke and Blood. But I think we're gonna save this one for March. And to last, a book I would like to start, just start, is The Way of Kingdoms by Brandon Sanderson. I say start because look at it. It's 1,010 pages or something of just pure awesomeness and beautifulness, and I'm just ready to dive into this world. But I'm not gonna finish it, let's face it. I am so not finishing it. But I would just like to start reading it and, like, you know, read the high action fantasy book on the side every single day, like a little bit of it. I'm ready. I'm ready. And to last, for February, as you know, I like listening to audiobooks, and I listen to them slowly when I work out, when I shower sometimes, or when I have free time. And for this month, I'm not sure if I'm going to finish it during the month, but I would like to start with The Alloy of Law by Brandon Sanderson, which is part of the Mistborn series, but it is like a spin-off. It takes place in the same world, but in the future, and it sounds so cool and so awesome, and I'm just so ready to start with that book. And now that I'm looking at the books that I want to read, I'm just realizing that my plan is kind of ambitious. I don't think I'll read all of them. It's like, But I think I did pretty good in January, you know, so I have high hopes. I've been feeling really happy, really good about my reading pace. I think I've been really making time for it, but I'm about to start with school, back in school, so that's gonna change things. I'm not sure how much, but I would love to just keep up the reading pace I'm having right now, because oh my god, reading makes me so happy. It's just something that really completes you. It makes you go like, yeah. Dog. So here's my wrap up. Insert an image of The Hero of Ages because I don't have a physical copy of it, but yeah. And here's my TBR. Insert a image of The Alloy of Law because I don't have a physical copy of that one, yeah. Do let me know in the comment section what you read this January, what you would like to read this February, if you've read any of the books I showed you, if you liked them like I did, or if you hated the ones I hated, because I agree. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye! And just a happy 2015, everybody. The year just started. It's the first month. I hope all of you had a beautiful month. I had a good month, I believe, like in general, personal life aspects and such. So I could be doing better, but you know, it's life, so it's just the beginning. I'm getting all motivational and shit cliche. Have beautiful lives, people. Have a beautiful life. What am I saying? Mamma mia, libreria, pizzeria.